Hi, it's Lindsay. I'm the Learning Content Manager for Because Learning. I'm here to give you a brief introduction to our 5th grade Engineering Technology and Earth Science unit. Let's get started. Our 5th grade Engineering Technology and Earth Science unit comes aligned to the NGS standards. This unit is aligned with Earth and Space Science, Engineering Technology and the Application of Science, as well as some Common Core mathematics. The NGS standards can be found by scrolling to the bottom of a lesson and clicking on the experiment guide. The experiment guide contains information such as grade level, recommended group size, recommended pacing, vocabulary, essential questions, and at the very bottom contains the NGS standards for that lesson. In addition to the experiment guide at the bottom of each experiment, you will find links to the troubleshooting tips and help center in case you get stuck or encounter a problem, as well as a link to our community discussion where you can leave tips and tricks for other teachers, as well as suggest ideas for experiment improvement. Have you ever wondered if time of year and time of day affect the amount of light that can get inside of a house? In this experiment, students will use the luminosity sensor and a cutout of a house along with a flashlight to simulate the light shining on a house at different parts of the day. In exoplanet detector, the students wire up the luminosity sensor and collect data and use a model to determine how scientists discover exoplanets. In the experiment titled Light Show, the students wire up 3 LEDs and then they manipulate a pre-written Arduino sketch to create their very own light show. In the experiment titled Zombie Detector, the students will use data from the luminosity and the ambient temperature sensors to interpret which members of their group are zombies and which members of their group are humans. In the experiment Light Show with 10 LEDs, the students will wire up a series of 10 LEDs using jumper wires, the breadboard, resistors, and LED lights, and then they will alter a pre-written Arduino sketch to create their own light show. Advanced Zombie Detector has the students interpreting data from the luminosity and ambient temperature sensor. First, they wire up the sensor board and a simple circuit that will help them to determine if they or their friends are zombies. Earthquake Simulator has the students building a structure using pipe cleaners and styrofoam balls and then collecting data from the accelerometer on the sensor board to see how well their structure withstands a shake table. That gives you a brief introduction to our 5th grade Engineering Technology and Earth Science unit. We recommend that before you teach any experiment in this unit with your class, that you go through the experiment as if you are the student. You wire up the circuit, collect the data, answer the questions. This will help you anticipate areas where your students will need extra assistance or where they may get stuck. We hope you have fun experimenting.